Good morning. Just give you 2 seconds to sit down. On behalf of the Danish Ministry of Children, Education and Gender Equality, I'd like to welcome you all to the 4th conference in the EIPPEE network. My name is Christina Lindrum Iversen, and I'm head of the research division in the ministry. I'm grateful to be here and take part in this conference, and I look very much forward to the next 2 days together. Researchers like to ask, so what is the added value? But what is the added value of educational research? Surely knowledge has some value in itself, but from a ministerial standpoint, the added value of educational research is measured by the progress in student well-being and the student learning it will somehow entail down the line. This is the currency in which everything we do is measured. No matter how excellent an academic article, it will never in itself have a direct impact on the children in the classroom. Research will only have an impact on children's learning and well-being if it some way informs or alters policy or practice. This is why it's so important to focus on the interaction between research and practice and the interaction between research and policy. Understanding these interactions is key if evidence is to have an impact and improve our children's learning and well-being. EIPPEE has been very successful getting the issue of interaction on the political and academic agenda. This is also why the ministry has chosen to co-sponsor the 4th EIPPEE conference. Again, on behalf of the ministry, I'd like to thank you all for attending the conference. I hope we'll have many interesting discussions during the following 2 days and bring home new ideas on how to strengthen research and practice and policy, as well as the interaction between those. And now I'll give the word to Eva Silberschmidt Viala, Deputy Head of School of Education and Director of Studies at Aarhus University.
Good morning. On the behalf of the Danish School of Education, in short DPU, I would like to welcome you all also to this 4th conference in the EIPPEE network. We are very happy to host the conference, not only because the theme of the conference, the interaction between research and practice, is extremely important, but especially in regard to what promotes and hinders the implementation of research-based knowledge in schools, and because we at the Danish School of Education is very concerned about exactly this topic, and we have been it for several years. Not only have we been concerned about how to deliver research of high quality, but especially how to ensure that our research in fact contributes to the educational system as a whole, and also how it can have an impact on practice itself. That is to say, how can our research inform policy and be put into use in the classrooms by the teachers themselves. 20 years ago, Professor David Hargreaves said in his famous speech titled "Teaching as a Research-Based Profession, Opportunities and Prospects," that according to him, teaching was not a research-based profession because of the lack of quality in the research at the time. This was in 1996. And he continues, "I do not doubt that if teaching was to be more research-based, it would be more effective and more satisfying." In Denmark, the key questions of this conference have been discussed a lot over the years, and there have been a strong concern about first the relation between research-based knowledge and practice, but also about research and policy. How can we facilitate and make sure that the research results and is communicated to the teachers? Recently, however, the Danish Forum for the Coordination of Educational Research found that research-based knowledge in Denmark too often gets spread in very closed cycles, and there's a rarely and rarely there's a direct contact between institutions producing knowledge, including universities and university colleges, and the educational context, that is, the schools and the teachers who should use the knowledge in practice. Consequently, the theme of this conference is not only important for us here at the Danish School of Education, it is important and vital for our schools as well. Finally, I would like to thank the Ministry of Children, Education and Gender Equality for financing this conference on such an important topic. And I would like to wish you all a very fruitful conference. Thank you.